Welcome to All in Danger. I am your technical trader. Today we're taking a look at the market as a whole. Today we'll be looking at SPY, IWM, the Qs, crypto, and at the end I have some setups for you that you can look at. But first, let's roll the intro. Before we begin, I would like to ask you to please like and subscribe so that I can continue to make these videos and give you free content. Over the last week, we've done nothing but gap up, consolidate, gap up, consolidate, gap up, consolidate. What it shows us is that there is no determination in the market. It's just floating up on low volume. This tells us that big investors have no idea what is coming and they're being careful. The only reason why we're going up is because small investors keep buying it up. On the one day, we're still in this rising wedge. We had an attempt at breaking it, but we just bought straight back up again. It has weakened this trend line. It gives us a sign that something is to come. By now, you should all know that I am expecting us to get up to here. This is why I have the level. On the monthly chart, we have a Fibonacci from the last bear market back in 2008 when we had the housing market crash, and the 4.236 Fib level is the last extension level for Fibonacci, is set all the way up here at 443. For now, as long as we don't see this low break, we're fine. Until then, we're just going to be floating, ranging, doing whatever until we see this level, 443. What does that mean for stocks? That means be careful, don't hold too big of positions for longer periods of time. Stay to day trading, potentially swing trading, but have stop losses. Taking a look at the Russell, these are the small caps. So if we see this top the all-time high break, I expect all small caps to start in the new rally, and I mean new short squeezes, and the party will continue. But if this trend line breaks and we come down and test these lows, there should be a lot of danger going around. Be cautious. If this breaks, we see a massive fall, potentially all the way down to here, 174. That will bring the market with it. This is the QQQs. We have actually broken out of the higher trend line, the raising wedge trend line, and is now pumping hard to the upside. This means that at-risk stocks will grow. We might see a back test before continuation, but this is all a really bullish sign for the Qs. Interesting note about the Qs, there's a lot of things out there now that could affect it. What I'm thinking about right now is one, the US 10-year yield. If we see a spike in the US 10-year yield, we will see a fall in the Qs. Those two are directly correlated. By now, I'm sure you've all heard about Michael A. Gayed and his gold to lumber theory. For those of you who don't know, it's about the relation between gold and lumber. So if lumber has a crash relative to gold, he expects a risk-off environment. Recently, we had a huge dump in the lumber chart. At the same time, we had a rise in gold, but gold also fell down. So if we see a bounce in gold and lumber does not follow, that indicates the signal that we're looking for. And a risk-off environment, according to Michael, he says that the Qs are going to get affected, they might crash down, and cryptocurrencies will be affected. Until that happens, we should be in the clear. It's still a risk-on environment, but it does think we're really close. Keep a close eye on gold, see if this level holds, if you can see a retest of the high and a consolidation and then a breakout. Also keep an eye on lumber. If we stay down here, then it's a risk-off environment. If it follows gold up, then we should be fine. If we do see a risk-off environment, that means it's going to be risk-off for the United States and money will be flowing out of the United States into other countries. This is the Shanghai Exchange. Gareth Soloway called out this Bitcoin-like pattern a while ago, and he, like many other investors, expect this to just explode to the upside as soon as this breaks. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Would you want to be putting your life savings into this chart and hope it continues to go up, or this chart and see it go up? To me, it's obvious. Let's see where money flows. Let's get to the elephant in the room, and it is the cryptocurrencies. Looking at Bitcoin, you see that we have broken out of the downtrend and we are slowly rising up. Tonight is the monthly close. We're seeing a lot of buying coming in. If this closes like this, it will be a bullish sign for the cryptocurrency market. Yesterday, I talked about how the Bitcoin dominance chart was signaling a move down because it broke this uptrend. When it broke this, to me, it's an obvious signal that the altcoins are gaining control, and it's a bullish sign for the cryptocurrency market, simply because the smaller coins in general move up faster than Bitcoin when there is a bull market. After calling that out yesterday, we can see it's green all across the board. Even ETC is up 31%, XRP is up 11%, Ethereum is up 6%, EOS is up 8.3%, and so on. Where do we move from here? So I do expect either one, a backtest, or two, a continued move to the downside, and this will or should go fast. Some other charts I talked about earlier this week is the XRP Bitcoin chart. We have this flag that is now finally breaking its downtrend, and according to history, if this top breaks now, that will be the start of the biggest move you have ever seen for XRP. It's the same for EOS, and Litecoin is getting close. All in all, it's looking the exact same in the entire cryptocurrency alt market. Over the next days, I will be expecting a move to slowly grind its way up here and test these levels here. Might work some here, and then we get our bounce. Okay, that's it for the cryptocurrency market. Like I promised, here I have 3 setups. The first setup I want to show you is SOS, and this stock takes off when Bitcoin is in the media. And if Bitcoin makes the highs that we expect it to make, then this stock will take off with it. Accumulating down here is a safe bet with a stop underneath here. I would sell my risk as soon as it gets to 430. If this breaks, my target would be all the way up here at gap fill at 974, which is a pretty solid risk to reward. And next up is Plug Power. Plug had recently broken its downtrend and has now consolidated and broke to the upside and back tested that level today. On the 1 hour, you can see that we have a cup and a handle, and we have been consolidating on top of this support where people are buying it. As soon as this trend starts to move, it looks like it's already started to move in post-market, we will see higher highs. I did buy this today, full disclosure. Target will be up here at $42, which is gap fill from here. It might go higher, but short-term bounce should at least take it to $42. Last setup is in a stock named BEST, BEST. And the only reason why I like it is because we had a volume spike on a break of trend. This stock has more than 25% shorts in it, meaning now that this downtrend has been broken, we will see some panic selling, and panic selling for shorts will be buying. So we will see a spike at some point. My target will be all the way up here at $6.50. And if you can buy it down here at $1.80, it's a steal. Stop loss would obviously be if it breaks the low here. So it is risky, so I would not put on a big size, but the reward is way outweighing the risk. Thank you for watching.